Yo General Z, what's up? Sienna Cruz here, your daily dose of realness, back with another episode of Shadow Work. Deep healing and self-discovery. Today we're diving into something so crucial, you guys are literally gonna need to sit down for this one. We're talking boundaries, baby. And trust me, setting those bad boys up is more important than that last viral TikTok dance trend. Ever felt like your energy is constantly drained? Like a walking red flag waving around because everyone and their grandma feels entitled to your time and attention? Yeah, girl, same. We've all been there. It's like we're living in an open-door policy world where saying, no, is a foreign language, but let me tell you, boundaries are not about being selfish, they're about self-respect. Period. Think of it this way. Boundaries are your emotional armor, your invisible force field protecting your peace and sanity. They're the line in the sand that says, this is me, these are my limits, and don't you dare cross them. It's like being a superhero with an epic power move, except instead of lasers or flying, we've got emotional regulation and self-care on lock. So, here are 5 key takeaways to level up your boundary game. 1. Know thyself, bruh. Before you can set boundaries, you gotta know what feels good for you. Like, what drains your energy? What makes you feel uncomfortable? What are your non-negotiables? You're the CEO of your own life, so figure out those deal breakers and write them down, like a boss babe manifesto. 2. Speak your truth, fearlessly. This one can be tough, I get it. Saying, no, often feels like stepping on a landmine. But trust me, it's way less explosive than letting people walk all over you. Practice those boundaries out loud, in the mirror, with your bestie, whatever works. The more you say it, the easier it becomes. Remember, your voice deserves to be heard, even if it means rocking some metaphorical boats. 3. Don't be afraid to get specific. Vague boundaries are like that blurry Instagram filter, kinda useless. Think about what specific actions or behaviors cross your line. Maybe it's constant texting at night, last-minute plans, or someone constantly borrowing money and never paying back. The more specific you are, the less room there is for misinterpretation and drama. 4. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is where the magic happens. You won't always be smooth sailing when setting boundaries, but that's okay. Embrace the awkwardness, own it like a queen, and remember, growth rarely feels comfortable. 5. Consistency is key. Boundaries are not a one-time thing, they're an ongoing practice. It's like working out, you gotta keep at it to see results. The more consistent you are with enforcing your boundaries, the more people will respect them. And when people respect your boundaries, life just feels lighter. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine this super relatable scenario. You're crushing it at school or work, right? But then comes that friend who always asks for favors, texts you nonstop about their drama, and never seems to consider your time or energy. Sound familiar? Ever feel like you're constantly juggling everyone else's needs while yours are left on the back burner? Yeah, girl, I see you. That's where boundaries come in. You could politely decline those favors, set specific times for texting, and prioritize your own well-being. Boom, instant relief. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about being selfish or a jerk. It's about creating a life that feels authentic, fulfilling, and most importantly, sustainable. So here's the takeaway. You deserve to be treated with respect, you deserve to have your time valued, and you deserve to set those boundaries like the badass you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And one more thing. Stop scrolling through social media comparing yourself to everyone else. It ain't real life, fam. Focus on building your own empire, brick by freaking brick. Now, go out there and rock those boundaries. And don't forget to DM me, tag this episode in your TikTok, or stitch it with your own thoughts. Let's keep this conversation going. Remember, like, follow, and share the podcast if you found this episode helpful. Peace out, Gen Z.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.